The Providence College Friars will be taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils in the game 1 of the Three Rivers Classics. I'm Logan Carney here with Dontae, Pearson, and coming to this game, Providence, highest ranked team, number 11, the favorite. Dontae, what do you expect from this matchup tonight?
This Providence team is very, very experienced. They've made the NCAA tournament. As I look right here, for the last 4 years, and there's only been 2 other teams to do that as well. And those are the last 2 teams that have won the NCAA championship, and that's North Dakota and Denver. Both teams currently ranked inside the top 10. So this Sun Devils team definitely has their hands full.
Providence will be going with their line tonight. Greg Prince, Scott Conway, and Minnesota Wild, Brandon Duane, with Ben Mirages and Spencer Young on defense, Hayden Hawkeye in the net as we set things underway, and Providence will win the face-off. So starting for Arizona State tonight, Dominic Garcia, Flips Bunkus, Dylan Holman, Brinson Pichnik, Jacob Wilson, and Joey Decord in net. So the puck travels behind the nets down on the Arizona State Sun Devil side. Arizona going with black and white uniforms similar to the Penguins as they play here at the Three Rivers Classic. Puck moving up is going to be taken away by Providence. Still bouncing around right by the blue line. Now we see a line change for Arizona State. That puck sails to the net and will go behind the net. Still, it's just 19 minutes as the game just underway. Once again, thank you for joining us here on RMU Radio. I'm Logan Carney with Dontae Pearson as we show you our first stoppage here in the first period.
This Providence team has a load of talent, having 8 players on its roster already drafted by NHL teams, and one of them already being drafted by the home Pittsburgh Penguins.
And a shot fired and will be batted away by Arizona State, and the puck will travel behind the net. There's a battle for it down on the left side, right in front of the net. Arizona State will come away with it, and they're going to take it up. They have a 3-on-2 advantage. It'll be a shot fired, but right into the glove of Providence player slides into their goalkeeper, Hayden Hawkeye, who is a Montreal Canadiens. Dontae mentioned 8 players on Providence being drafted into the NHL. Probably most likely the favorite for the tournament, being ranked number 11, the only ranked team in the tournament. So we'll see a face-off on the right side, right in front of the Providence net. Coming away with it will be Providence. We'll see them battle up against the wall. It's tough to see up where we're at who's coming away with it, but it looks like it will be Arizona State. I make that Providence. My apologies. Shot there into the net. It'll be a save by Arizona State. Another shot. That was number 18 or 19, Jason O'Neill. And that one is going to sail back on the Providence end as we see a line change for both teams. Number 21 for Providence, Spencer Young, will bring it up. So Young's going to sail it onto the other side and will get away from Providence and go behind the net. A Sun Devil there to kick it back on the other side, but Providence right in front of the net. Great shot, but it'll go behind again. So far here early, it's been all Providence, but it hasn't resulted in a goal. Under 18 minutes now in the first period. Now we'll see a line change for Providence, and we'll have an icing call, and there'll be a face-off coming down on the Providence side.
Both of these 2 teams are making their first appearance here at the Three Rivers Classic. And like you said, Providence is the favorites coming into this game, but favorites don't mean a lot whenever you play in the Three Rivers Classic. Boston College came in here last year, and they got bounced in the first day by Quinnipiac, 3-1 here last year. But they did come away with third holding on to Ferris State, and Ferris State gave Boston College a great matchup last year.
And Arizona State will win the faceoff and just send it down to the Providence side. Providence is going to bring it up. They're trying, the puck will get away. Skating to the right now as we see a battle for the puck behind the net. Providence trying to set something up. They've had a lot of chances so far. The puck goes to O'Neal. We have fire and a shot there. That was number 4, Ben Miragis. Miragis, a prospect of the New York Islanders. Freshman, too, one of the younger players on the team, one of the youngest starters on the team. See Providence moving the puck around, and a shot there by number 26, Brian Pino, another prospect by the Capitals, will go sail left of the net. As we see the puck move around. Another shot there, but again, it does not fall in. Providence having a lot of shots here early, but great goaltending by Arizona State.
Providence has kept the puck inside Arizona State territory for a majority of this first period.
16 minutes remaining in the first. 0-0 still. Providence, as you heard Dontae say, keeping it on the Arizona State side for what it seems like the whole first period so far. Now Arizona State will get it away, and they'll try and send it down as we see a line change for both teams. Arizona State trying to clear the puck out. It's behind the Arizona State net. A couple players fighting. Providence will come away with it. This puck will move around. We'll see a shot fired by number 21, Spencer Young. And now we will have an icing call. 15:30 seconds remaining in the first period. Still no score, even though the Friars have been threatening on the Sun Devil side for what felt like the all 5 minutes of the first period.
They did. They maintained the puck and they maintained possession for the majority of these first 5 minutes into the game. That's what we kind of expected out of Providence, the number 11 team in the nation.
Arizona will win the faceoff on their own end. And they're just going to send it down to the Providence side, trying to start something. Arizona State's just recently becoming an NCAA team only a couple years ago. And we're going to see a shot and a goal for Providence. Their first goal of the game. That was number 12, Eric Foley, who was a Winnipeg Jets prospect. And they would take a 1-0 lead here in the first period.
And there it goes. Eric Foley. Eric Foley, a junior, coming into this game having 17 points out of his last 10 games, give him 18 in his last 11, and now giving him 8 goals on the year to go along with 10 assists. And he fires that one inside the crease to get it past.
And if you listen to our pregame show, Eric Foley, the player to watch on Providence. The other one, their goalkeeper, Hayden Hawkeye, who hasn't really been tested here. Puck still in the Sun Devils' ends, and they're finally going to bring it up. But it will sail over the bench of Providence. Now we have a face-off coming up.
And Providence doing a really good job finding their ways inside the middle of the zone and navigating their way and trying to get their shots at Dacourt. Dacourt playing very, very well in the season. Only 3.26 goals given up on average per year.
Joey Dacourt, one of the players to watch for Arizona State. Sun Devils come into this game 4-10-4 overall. They are an independent, as the Pac-12 does not have a hockey conference. Providence 10-7-1, number 11 in the country, 6-4-1 in the HEA. They're coming off a loss, 4-0 loss, to Robert Moore's conference opponent, RIT.
Yeah. The game before that, they had dominated RIT by a score of 8-4, but then dropping the next one. I believe a lot of their players had gone home for break before meeting here in Pittsburgh to get ready for the Three Rivers Classic.
Now we will say a face-off, and it's won by Providence. Providence trying to set something up. They'll move it down into the Arizona Sun Devil end. And it looks like referee's going to stop play here. With 14:51 remaining in the first period.
For both of these teams, their first appearance here in the Three Rivers Classic, and also this is the 4th straight new opponent that Arizona State has played this game.
Arizona State, as we see an icing call on the Arizona State side with 14:45 remaining in the first period. Only recently joined the NCAA. They were in the American Collegiate Hockey Association. And there's actually just one player left from that team. That is number 21, the right wing, David Norris. The only player remaining from a team in the ACHA. As we see a shot by Providence, and it's going to go behind the Arizona Sun Devil net. A couple of players fighting for it on the right side. Providence is going to come away with it. Move it down to the middle. They've had a lot of chances here. With just one goal, they lead 1-0. Arizona's going to come away with it, and they're going to bring it up. Providence will take it away. They're going to move it up the ice. Now we're going to see a line change for Providence, as it's now on the Sun Devil end. Sun Devils trying to get some sort of offense going. It's been on their end for what seems like the whole game so far. The only time really it's been moved down is for a couple icing calls. Providence has done a great job of keeping on the Arizona State side.
And I was just getting ready to say that Providence is keeping the attack on this Arizona State Sun Devils team and trying to put this one away early.
Arizona State's going to fire a shot. It'll go behind the net. My apologies, Providence. Arizona State's now going to get the puck. They have a 3-on-2, and we see a shot there, but a great save by the Providence goaltender, Hayden Hawkeye, one of our players to watch, prospect of the Montreal Canadiens. And now Arizona State threatening, but Providence will take it away and send it back up. And that was Arizona State's first real chance of the game. 13 minutes left here in the first period. Providence, the Friars, lead this one 1-0 as the puck sails over the glass. And we'll have a face-off coming up. Dontae mentioned both teams is their first appearance in the Three Rivers Classic. The only repeat team in it is the host, Robert Morris. Actually, is we'll see Lake Superior State.
And actually, Lake Superior State and Providence are the only two teams in this tournament that have seen each other previously.
And Lake Superior State will be taking on Robert Morris after this game. As you see, the puck is now again on the Providence end. Providence is going to bring it up. Approaching the 12:30 mark is a great shot and an amazing save as he gets a round of applause by Joey DeCord. Joey, one of the players to watch, and he's had a lot of saves so far here early. It's a lot of work and really just kept this game in with what an amazing over-the-shoulder grab, to use a baseball term. That's what it looks like, to keep this game within a goal.
Joey DeCord having 30-plus saves in 8 of his last 9 games. He's definitely going to be the focal point here of this Sun Devils team, playing a high potent offense of the Providence Friars.
Arizona State has it on the Providence end. Arizona State, they, for the first 6 minutes, not doing anything offensively, but had a couple chances here, but he'll be back on their side. He'll send it around. Providence will come away with it. Arizona State has it. They're going to take it up on a break, a 3-on-2 break. Providence will get it. It'll kick out in front of their net. Now they're going to bring the puck right back up the ice, but Arizona State, there's a hard hit on one of the defenders for Arizona State. That was number 39, Brinson Peshnik. And now we're going to see them just send it down onto the Providence side. We'll have another icing call, and that's really been majority of the time on the Providence side, especially for the first 6 minutes or so. Now 11:44 left in the first period. We'd like to thank you all again for joining us. I'm Logan Carney on the call here with Dontae Pearson on RMU Radio, your campus, your voice. Providence Friars take it on the Arizona Sun Devils, the Three Rivers Classic, as we see a scramble in front of the Arizona State net, but they will kick it out. Arizona State threatening. They have the puck behind the Providence net. Providence playing tight defense. And we'll see a shot there, but it'll be kicked away by Hockey. And now we'll see it go past and behind the Arizona State.
Very ugly offense for Arizona State. Finally getting the puck down into Providence territory and just taking a one-shot, no movement with the puck, trying to get the defense to move, get the goalie to move.
Yeah, only 2 real shots by Arizona State so far in this game. It says 3 on the scoreboard, but really only 2 of them had really any chance of going in. One of them was just a little tapper. 9 shots by Providence. As Providence has been dominating so far, even if the scoreboard just says 1-0. Puck's going to be on the Providence side, but they will get rid of it and they'll bring it up. We see a line change for Providence. As now Arizona State takes it behind the net. Arizona State bring the puck up the ice. They have a 3-on-2 advantage. Be sent away, and it'll go behind the net, and Providence will come away with it. 10:43 remaining in the first. Providence coming up now. They have it on Arizona State's side, and they've been real dangerous here as a hard slap shot by number 28 for Providence, and number 29, Bailey Conger. And now there's going to be a little bit of a scramble in front of the net, but Arizona State will kick it out. We'll see a line change for Arizona State. It's on the Sun Devil side. Line change for Providence. A little bit of fight for in the middle, but Providence is going to come with it, and they're going to have a breakaway, but it will be stopped by Joey DeCord. Joey DeCord, 3.26 goals against this season. He's really been key so far in this game. Is really, Dontae, imagine any other goaltender in net. I mean, it could be a 4-0 game right now. It's still just 10 minutes in.
And yeah, the Sun Devils have to be grateful for DeCord. Like I said earlier, 91% save percentage for him. And this Sun Devils team, they rely, with their offense, they rely solely on underclassmen. 5 of their top 5 point getters are underclassmen, 4 sophomores and 1 freshman. So DeCord's definitely going to have to step up for the Sun Devils team.
Yeah, I believe our pregame host, Matt Simkovic, said the 10th youngest team in NCAA hockey is the Sun Devils. Again, they just recently joined the NCAA, only 2 years old. Their program, they've had a club team in the ACHA up until then. Just 1 player remaining from that, a redshirt senior by the name of David Norris. And Providence is going to bring the puck up the ice, and it's going down onto the Arizona State side, but as you can hear, the whistle will sail over the glass and into the nets, and we'll see a stoppage at 9:17.
To go along with Arizona State being one of the younger teams in the nation, they are also the 2nd tallest, the 3rd biggest by weight, and they also have the 4th fewest seniors on their roster. So a very special Arizona State team.
Listen, their size, of course, being a huge factor in a tough sport like hockey. I mean, we've seen it from a couple of Robert Morris games this year with, especially, I think back to one of the games I called Robert Morris Army when it was just physically battling the two. Size, huge factor in hockey.
And maybe that's something that Arizona State can use to their advantage, just use their weight and just try to play bully ball, so to say, against Providence and wear them down as the game goes on. But if Arizona State can keep this game tight as the game goes on, maybe Providence can wear down.
9:17 remaining in the first period. The College Friars of Providence lead it 1-0 over the Arizona State Sun Devils. Arizona State Independent, College Friars HEA, Hockey East. And it's going to be, the face-off is going to be won by Arizona State, and they're going to quickly bring it up, just sail away as we see a little bit of a between the two players in front of the Providence bench. And Dontae mentioned that Arizona State, one of the biggest teams in college hockey, but really it's been Providence with some of the harder hits. It's just been Providence really dominating every aspect of the game. It's 1-0 here with 8:48 remaining in the first period.
And with that, you have to attest that Providence, they're experienced at, they're very experienced. They're a very experienced hockey team. I mean, 2015 NCAA champions. They've been to the tournament the last 4 years, and they play in one of the best conferences in hockey, along with Boston College in Northwestern.
That's very tough. Boston College.
Northeastern, I'm sorry.
Boston College, one of the better hockey teams specifically. They played here last year. As Dontae brought up earlier, they lost to Quinnipiac. And we see 8:30 left in the first period as the puck is now behind the Providence net. Arizona State starting to threaten. They have a shot there, but a bounce off the Arizona State player right in front of the net. We see a couple Arizona State players almost fighting themselves behind the net, but one of them will come away with it and sending a puck around. 8 minutes left in the first period. Arizona State threatening. Fires shot there, but it'll be kicked away by a defender for Providence. Providence now has the puck. They're going to bring it up the ice. So we see a line change for both teams. 7:48 remaining in the first period. Providence leads this one 1-0. If you're just joining us, I'm Logan Carney with Dontae Pearson on RMU Radio. Your campus, your voice. Providence now has the puck. They're going to wait for a play to develop behind the net. And now they'll bring the puck up. Providence has been, especially for the first 10 minutes, as we see a stoppage here at 7:23. But Providence has been dominating the offensive side of the game, as the puck has spent majority of its time camping out in the Arizona State sides. But they only lead 1-0. They've had 10 shots to 4. But the goaltending play by especially Joey Decord has kept the Sun Devils in this game. See the face-off now taking place on the Sun Devil side. Sun Devils trail 1-0, 7:23 remaining in the first period in Game 1 of the Three Rivers Classic. Sun Devils win the face-off, and they're going to send it up. Providence will take it back quickly. They'll have a 2-on-1 advantage, but they won't come. Anything will come of it. It'll go behind the net, and the shot there goes way over the net, and will bank off the glass and sail all the way down to the Providence side. Couple Sun Devils there, quickly pouncing on the puck, but Providence will come away with it. The Friars bring the puck up. Friars moving the puck around. And the pass there will sail under the skates. That's under the stick of Jason O'Neill, and Arizona will come away with it. The Providence will get it right back as we see a line change for both teams. Still on the Sun Devil side, 6:30 left in the first period. The Friars lead by 1. Sun Devil's going to bring it up now. A quick attack, but great defense by Providence to get the puck away. And now we'll see O'Neill bring the puck up. Providence has the puck on the Sun Devil side with the Sun Devils again. So we see a lot more back and forth, something we haven't seen much of this game. As really it's been all Providence, but Arizona State starting to pick things up.
Definitely, they're starting to get down into Providence area a little bit more than they were earlier in this first period. But Providence still controlling the puck for the majority of this opening period, as a missed shot just happened.
6 minutes left in the first period. College Friars lead by 1. It's been a lot more back and forth recently as Arizona State starting to pick up their pace, especially. Now this puck will sail behind the Providence net, and we'll see an icing call with 5:50 remaining in the first.
Providence putting a lot of pressure on Arizona State. Arizona State getting any chance they get just to clear the puck and give Decord some type of rest. to get the Friars away from him.
See the face-off here. Arizona will come away with it. They have a 4-on-3, and we'll see a shot there, but it'll sail left of the net. Arizona State trying to set something up. Shot again, it'll go right into the chest of Hockey. Arizona State really threatening now. They have the puck behind the Providence net. That is number 18, Anthony Croston. And we will hear a stoppage. And it looks like with 5:20 left in the first period, as Providence player skates to the penalty box. There's number 4, Ben Mirages.
And it looks
like
like
the Sun Devils have a power play, the first one of the game.
And it looks like they're going to get him for holding, but these two teams, one of the better two teams in the nation at killing penalties. Arizona State 24th at an 82.5% rate killing penalties, and Providence tied for 6th at 87.1% on killing the penalties. So a hard time for both teams, even if they do get a power play.
Arizona State with the first power play of the game for both teams. They trail by 1. This is very important if they want to stay in this game, as Providence has been dominating much of the offensive side. Under 5 minutes now left in the first period. 1:30 left in the power plays. Arizona State still has yet to get a shot off. And that one's going to scale almost past the blue line. Is a bad pass, but Arizona State will come away with it. They'll send the puck behind the net. A Sun Devil there to get it. Fighting off a Friar. Moving the puck around. They still have yet to get a shot with 1 minute remaining in the power play. So they move the puck around, and we'll finally see a shot there by Sun Devil. That was number 17, Shane I'm sorry, my apologies. That was number 27, Brett Gruber. He fired this shot, but it'll go right into the net. 1:04 remaining in the power play, 4:24 remaining in the first period. Arizona State jump early on the face-off. Now we'll see Providence win it. And they would just send this puck all the way down. Under a minute now remaining in the power play. Approaching the 4-minute mark. The Friars still lead 1-0. It's the first power play of the game for both teams. The Sun Devils have it. And Providence is going to again just send it down and kill it. But a quick shot there. Now we have a real chance and a fire shot, but a great glove save. Will smack off the glove. Number 7, Johnny Walker. It's a wide open shot, but a great save there by Hockey. 20 seconds left remaining in the power play. Arizona State may have one more chance here as they bring the puck up on the Providence side. And we're going to have a stoppage, and it looks like, bearing a miracle, Providence, just 13 seconds left, to successfully killed the first power play of the game, and what a big possession that was.
And that was a great glove save by Hockey. DeCord showing some awareness, getting the puck out to Walker and getting him on a quick one-on-none break. Walker unable to connect.
We'll see a last-minute shot by Arizona State as the power play comes to an end. Providence will send it down one more time to kill it. 3:20 remaining in the first period. The power play over. Friars still lead 1-0. They successfully killed the first power play of the game. Arizona State's going to bring the puck up, though. They'll fire another shot, but it'll off the leg of Hockey. Arizona State scrambling, trying to find something to do in front of the net. Providence will come away with it, and they're going to send the puck up. Number 11 for Providence, Greg Prince, will be greeted by 3 Arizona Sun Devils, and the Sun Devils will come away with it. 2:49 remaining in the first period. As the puck's trading sides now back on the Sun Devils side, we'll see a line change for Providence, and now we'll see one for the Sun Devils. The Friars have not had a shot for about 8 minutes now. So they've had 10 shots at the 10-minute mark with 2 minutes left. Sun Devils still have yet to capitalize on their improved play after looking almost sluggish to start the game. 2 minutes left. Sun Devils going to bring the puck up again. They sail the puck around the net. Providence will come away with it. The pass will go right into the stick of a Sun Devil, and he'll just send it behind the Providence net so they can do a line change. 1:57 remaining in the first period. Sun Devils keeping it on the Providence side. It's really been almost a tale of two halves of the first period. It's the first 10 minutes Providence dominating, and Sun Devils have really improved their play here in the last 10. 1:30 left now in the period. Providence will send this one down. Go behind the Sun Devil net. It will be sent right up the side. Arizona come away with it. Now they have a breakaway. There's a chance left, but we'll hear a whistle, and that will stop all chances of a first Sun Devil goal. With 1:21 remaining in the first period, the Friars still lead this one 1-0.
The Friars are just one of two Hockey East teams to win 10 games before the holiday break. Them and Northeastern, I believe, both with 10 wins. But Boston College sits in first place along with 18 points, and Northeastern right behind them with 17 points. But Providence sitting in third at 13 points with Boston.
I want to take this time to a store update. This is an RMU broadcast, so RMU men's basketball won today, 68-51 over Bryant. It's their first conference win. They'll improve to 7-7. The women's team plays today later at 5. Actually, they're just getting underway now in their first conference game. So the men's team finally getting back to 500 for basketball. 118. We're back to hockey. We'll have 1:18 remaining in the first period. The Friars lead 1-0. Providence threatening now on the Arizona State side. They'll bring the puck around the back of the net. See a shot there, but right off the leg of DeCord. Arizona State's going to bring the puck up. You see a little bit of a spin shot by number 7, Johnny Walker, who had that hard slap shot earlier in the game with the great glove save by Hockey. As this shot here goes over the net, and we will see a face-off coming up. 45.3 the exact time remaining in the first period. Friars lead 1-0. It was all Friars for the first 10 minutes of this game as they gathered 10 shots and a goal. But since then, Sun Devils have had 5 shots to the Friars 1, including a power play, but the Friars successfully killed it. We've been a tale as we see another shot by Arizona sail over the ice, over the glass, and into the net. We'll see another face-off coming up. So we've been a tale of almost 2 halves of the first period. Speaking of the first period, though, 40 seconds remaining. Face-off deep inside the Providence end. Arizona State trying to get their first goal, go into the first intermission with the score tied. They're supposed to be down by 1. 30 seconds now remaining. Arizona State firing a shot there, but it'll go over the shoulder of Hockey. The puck again, a fire slap shot there right into the glove of Hockey. And we'll see another face-off coming up with 18.5 remaining in the first period.
Earlier in the first period, we were talking about the shot difference between the two teams. Providence had 9 shots to Arizona State's 1 or 3 as they had it. But now the shots are pretty even. Providence now with 11 and Arizona State with 10. So Arizona State, like you said, definitely picking up the pace. I think some of the jitters had to just get away, and just now they have to play hockey.
Well said, Dontae, as it seems like Providence came out flying. Arizona State looked a little sluggish, but now things have been pretty even since. A little bit more Sun Devil, to be exact, but it's still Providence that leads. As now we see approaching 5 seconds left as the puck goes on the Sun Devil side, and that will be the end of the first period. So once again, we'd like to thank you all for joining us. I'm Logan Carney with Dontae Pearson in the first game of the Three Rivers Classic between Providence College Friars and the Arizona State Sun Devils. The Providence College Friars lead this one 1-0, but don't go anywhere as we'll have our first intermission report with Morgan Torchia and Matt Simkovic coming up.
Welcome to the first intermission report here at the Three Rivers Classic. I'm Morgan Torchia. Once again, Matt Simkovic. Matt, what have we seen so far?
So far in period one, well, as I had predicted, the Friars are up over the Sun Devils. The Sun Devils by a score of 1-0. But so far the Friars have been all over ASU. All over them. For the first, I think, a minute and a half, they were in the ASU zone, and it honestly looked as if Providence had a power play, but they didn't. Both teams were at even strength. So it's just as I said it would be. The Friars are all over them after one.
Agreed. I think your prediction might be coming true here that it will be Friars over Sun Devils in this game. So, Matt, I wanted to talk to you about, however, though, the Arizona State Sun Devils opened their season 2-8-2, but in the last 6 games, they've been 2 all across the board. So that means they're getting better. So what do you think's setting them back right now?
Right now, they just probably haven't found their groove. They're kind of all over the ice, obviously. The Friars are a tough opponent to play against. They're in that number 11 spot for a reason. So the Sun Devils are probably just kind of overwhelmed with what's going on right now down on the ice. But I feel like in the second or even the third, as they find out how the Friars are attacking them and what they're falling for, they're probably in the locker room right now going over what systems Providence is running and whatnot to come out here, go against it, and see if they can get back in this game.
Agreed, and as we also know,
you've said agreed after everything. That
I'm a
I've
yes
said
man.
So far.
What can I say,
Everything
Matt?
I've said, you've said agreed.
I'm a yes man. I also don't usually go on air. I'm coming out of the woodwork for this. So the Friars were also ranked in every USCHO.com poll in the first half, but they've never put together a winning streak longer than 2 games. Why do you think that is?
Just because Division I college hockey is so back and forth, you really can't pick out an easy win. Like, there's no games where you go out there and it's like, all right, this is going to be an easy game, 1-0, is what it is right now, and that's because there's so many. Like, it's so back and forth. Even though the Friars were offensively destroying the Sun Devils, it's still back and forth. I mean, you can't go out there. Whoever goes out there and works the hardest is going to be the victor at the end of the night.
It does change their odds because it might label them as inconsistent, but as we can see right now, they're the ones in the lead. So, like I said, I think your prediction might be coming true. So what are your thoughts going into the second period?
Going into the second period, I would watch out for a few separate things. So the Arizona State goalie came out to play the puck a few times in the first, but I have noticed he's a little bit on the slower side when he's getting back to the net. It's resulted in a few separate goals throughout the season where he'll be playing the puck and someone will go in, get it off him, send it out in front, and someone will have an easy tap-in goal. It's happened in a few games for Arizona State this season so far, and I would just watch that. That's something that you really don't want to risk, especially when you're playing a nationally ranked opponent. If you give them a freebie goal, they will capitalize on it. You can't be giving them any soft goals. You need to make them work for everything that they get. And then with about 5 minutes left, like I said, it looked like the Sun Devils kind of hit their mark a little bit towards the end. They kind of trailed off again, but Brett Gruber, as we said before, I said he did what I said, took the game into his own hands. He had a great rush up the ice. He walked right around the Providence defenseman, and he got off a nice shot on Hayden Hockey, the goalie for Providence. So I would just watch out for that. You know, you have some big key players here that you can expect to start making some key player moves, and I would just watch out for that in the second. Arizona State, watch the goalie. He seems to be a little bit slow getting back. But other than that, it's going to be another tough battled period, I would say.
Agreed. So you mentioned that they're. I just said agreed again. Oh
you
dear.
Did.
You know what? I'm going to work
it's
on that.
the same
I'm gonna work on
phrase
that
every time.
So you mentioned that their goalie's been a little bit slow coming back. Why do you think that is?
Honestly, goalie pads are big. It's probably hard to move around in those a little bit. You don't see the goalies. They tend to stay in the crease a little bit, but Arizona, the Sun Devils goalie, seems to be going into the corners and playing pucks, even when he doesn't necessarily have to. But he'll go out there, and it's just to ensure possession. But I would just watch out for that. Like I said, that's it's not that he's slow. It's just that a lot of goalies aren't that active, so he just looks slower getting into the net.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense, that's for sure. So, any final thoughts before we wrap up this intermission report?
Just final thoughts are, I would, like I said, watch out for the key players that you and I had listed before the game. Keep watching. Like I said, the goalie. Other than that, not really. It's going to be another tough battled period, and I can't wait to catch up with our fans after the second.
Yep. All right. So we head into the second period here at the Three Rivers Classic, Friars versus Sun Devils. Logan and Dontae will be back on the call. This is RMU Radio, your campus, your voice.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1 of the Three Rivers Classic Hockey Tournament, live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, here at PPG Paints Arena. I'm Logan Carney, once again joined by Dontae Pearson. The Providence College Friars lead this one over Arizona State, 1-0 with a goal by Joey DeCord, who basically right out to start the game, and it's been back and forth all since, but the first 10 minutes or so, all Providence, last 10 minutes or so, all Sun Devil, and now both teams line up about evenly with shots, and 11-10, Providence leading there, but both teams with 13 face-offs won exactly. Power play opportunities, both teams have been unsuccessful at one try, and Providence has only blocked one more shot to Arizona State, 7-6. So really, first 10 minutes, all Providence. A quick summary, last 10 minutes of the first period, all Arizona State. And the stats are pretty much even, which we got a great game here with 19:44 remaining in the second period. Once again, I'm Logan Carney with Dontae Pearson on RMU Radio, your campus, your voice. We'll see the puck sail behind the net there. Providence is going to take it. It'll be on the Arizona State side. Just like they did in the first period, Providence coming out firing, but Arizona State will come away with it. Providence is going to send that puck behind the net as we see a line change for the College Friars. 19 minutes remaining here in the second period. So we see it goes on the Providence side. They scramble behind the net. And now Providence is going to send it behind the Arizona State is going to send it behind the Providence net. As you see a Sun Devil flail to the ice, hit hard. And now Providence is going to take it away. They have a 2-on-1 advantage. And almost a shot there, but great defensive play by the Sun Devil. That was number 3, Giovanna Janssens, to get back and stop what would have been an easy shot for the College Friar. Providence is going to send it back. And now we'll see a line change. 18:26 remaining in the second period. The Friars lead this one 1-0. It's been really an even game to this point. Providence came out flying. The Sun Devils got hot late. Providence, though, leads this one by a goal. Both goalies have played phenomenal, 10 saves each. Peyton Hawkeye and Joey DeCord. Hawkeye, I mean, you heard me and Dontae both talk about it in the first period with an amazing glove save that should have been a game-tying goal by Arizona State. And now we'll see Hawkeye speak of the Providence Colonial Friar himself, freeze that puck with 17:43 remaining in the second period. Get back our players to watch and brought up by the pregame show. Eric Foley, who has the goal for Providence, is one of the players to watch. Winnipeg Jets prospect, as well as Hawkeye. That is for Providence. Is for Arizona State. Brett Gruber, who has been pretty silent so far in this game, and Joey DeCord, who's had some really nice saves and has kept the Sun Devils in this one. Providence now has the puck deep inside Sun Devil side. It'll be in the left with the Sun Devil lying on top of it. Providence will get it out. They'll take it behind the net. Providence moving the puck around.
Game starting to pick up and get a little bit more physical between the two.
Yes, it is. It wasn't that much physical in the first period. Dontae mentioned a little interesting fact as this puck sails into the bench of the Sun Devils. With 17:02 remaining in the second period. But Dontae mentioned the Sun Devils being one of the biggest teams in NCAA, and they didn't really come out looking like that, but it's now the physicality starting to pick up between the two opponents. Providence, one of the more experienced teams, the highest ranked team here at the Three Rivers Classic. Three Rivers Classic featuring 3 new teams in it. The only returning team is, of course, the host, Robert Morris. These two, both new teams, never been in this before, as we see a glove save by the Arizona State goaltender. But 3 teams 3 new teams in the tournament. Sun Devils, new team to the NCAA. They were a D1 club team for a while in the American Collegiate Hockey Association. Just, again, 1 player remaining from that, and the redshirt senior, David Norris. And the only teams that have played each other, I believe Dontae brought it up earlier, were Providence and Lake Superior State. As we see the puck go behind the Arizona State goal, Providence trying to set something up. They move the puck around. Providence now bringing it in. It'll be taken away by the Arizona State defender, who will send it up the ice onto the other side. And it looks like a couple fans wanted a penalty. And we'll see a line change as the puck gets stopped behind the net. 16:25 remaining in the second period. First of 2 games here at the Three Rivers Classic. The next one will be Lake Superior State taking on the Robert Morris Colonials. The winner of that will face the winner of this tomorrow night in the championship game. Dontae will be on that call again with Ian Kist. And Spencer Witt and I will be on the call for the consolation game tomorrow afternoon.
Robert Morris looking to three-peat as Three Rivers Classic champions.
We see an icing call and will be taken down onto the Arizona State side. 16:08 remaining. Providence College Friars starting this period much like starting the last one. See a face-off on the Sun Devil side will be won by Providence. Providence, a quick shot there, but it'll be blocked by the Sun Devil defender. Will go behind the Sun Devil net. And the Sun Devils will set things up, and they'll take it up the ice. Moving the puck around. Providence not letting them cross the blue line, but they will. Now this puck will sail behind the Providence goal, where a College Friar will pick it up and send it up. Now we'll see a line change for the Sun Devils. 15:38 remaining in the second period. Friars still lead this one 1-0. There's only been 2 power plays so far in this game. It's been a very clean game. Not much physicality. Both teams having won. So the clock stops at 15:30 with a face-off coming up. Right at center ice. But 15:30 remaining in the second period, but it's been a very clean game. Both teams, Dontae mentioned some of the betters. We see a breakaway here, 3-on-1 chance by Providence, but that puck will sail to the right.
Eric Foley looking to make his second goal of the game, getting a 1-on-1 with Dacourt.
Eric Foley, one of our players to watch. He has another scramble behind the net. Providence will come away with it, but Eric Foley, one of the players to watch. Matt Simkovic actually predicted 2 goals by him early in the pregame show. 15 minutes remaining in the second period. Providence now has it on the Arizona State Sun Devil side. The Sun Devils sporting some uniforms that are very Penguin-esque. So we see a shot there by Providence, while the Providence looking a lot like more the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're blue and white. Arizona State's going to come away with it, and they'll bring it to the other side. We'll see a shot there, but it'll go to the left of the goal. That was number 7, Johnny Walker. He's had a lot of chances here. Now the Providence is going to have a chance, but a nice sliding play there by the defender for Arizona State. As we'll see a scuffle and a couple players throwing some shoving. So referees had to bring it in. Here, a couple kids to our left shouting, "Fight, fight, fight, fight," like an old schoolyard brawl, but referees being able to break it up with 14-17 left in the second period.
And that was a great play by Max Ballison to get back, because the Friars had a breakaway right there, and if Ballison didn't get back, Dacourt would have definitely been on a 2-on-none situation.
Came sliding in, the puck hitting right off his chest, and Really, it's one of the more impressive things about hockey. Everyone talks about how hard it is with checks and everything, how tough it is to play this sport, but nobody ever brings up to mention about how hockey players would just throw their bodies in front of a puck. I mean, some of these guys with hard slap shots, I mean,
definitely takes the beating. Hockey, you can
it definitely leaves
take
a
the
mark,
beat.
to say the least.
Definitely can leave a mark. You lose a couple teeth too. You have to make sure you have the mask on as well. Hockey's a very brutal sport. Johnny Walker unable to connect on that one goal earlier. He has to be shaking his head on a couple of goals that he thought he could have had on some breakaways against hockey.
Walker really being the top offensive player for Arizona State, despite not getting a goal. He's had a lot of nice shots. He had the one that was, as this puck sails over the glass. With 14:10 left, we'll see another face-off on the Arizona State side, but Walker having the one that had me and Dontae up here in the booth, just wowing at the amazing save by goaltender for Providence, Hayden Hockey. Now we'll see Arizona State come away with this face-off, but it'll be taken quickly away by Providence. Arizona State trying to get it out of their side. It's been all Providence here early in the second period, the same way that it started for the first period that resulted in the Providence goal. Arizona State's going to bring the puck up the ice. Be taken quickly away by Providence, who will send it down. We'll see a line change for the College Friars. 13:45 remaining in the second period. And now we will see the puck go into the bench of the Sun Devils. And with 13:43 remaining, we'll have another face-off at center ice. Sun Devils still have yet to get a shot. We'll see a penalty now as power play for the College Friars, as it's going to be Walker. Sun Devils haven't had a real shot yet, but Walker, their top offensive player, at least this evening, will be going to the penalty box for a 2-minute penalty. And it doesn't look like Coach Greg Powers is happy about that. And now there'll be a face-off in Sun Devil side.
Arizona State able to kill off one penalty earlier today. Like I said earlier, both of these teams are very good at killing a penalty.
And Providence came out with a quick shot right away, but it will go right into the stick of number 4 for the Sun Devils, Jacob Wilson. As we'll see Providence moving the puck around again into the skate of Wilson. 13:25 remaining in the second period. 1:30 left in the power play.
Providence trying to get this zone to move, trying to find their way into the middle of the zone and get a one-on-one with the goalie.
Providence moving the puck around. They'll fire that one off the skate of another Arizona State defender. Arizona State has the puck now. They're trying to send it up, but Providence will allow it, and there is a struggle in front of the net, but it will not result in a shot for Providence. Providence does come away with the puck. Moving it around. Trying to set something up. The Arizona State Sun Devils will try and send it away. And it will get past the stick of number 9, Brandon Duheim. And with 55 remaining left in the power play, 12:30 left in the second period, Providence will bring the puck up. We'll see a line change for the College Friars. Providence bring the puck up. They'll move the puck around. Again, Dontae said these are two of the top teams in penalty kill in the nation. Arizona State not letting any inside room for Providence as they just move the puck around. A shot fired there right into the leg of the goalkeeper, DeCord. Under 12 minutes now, as we see the power play will come to an end with another great leg save by DeCord. And just like that, we'll have a great chance here as Wilson's going to get the puck right out of the gate, and he's going to move it around. And we'll see a shot there, but it'll go right off the leg of Hockey. Another great chance by Johnny Walker, as he's really been the key to the Sun Devil attack so far, even though it has not yet resulted in a goal. 11 minutes left in the second period. Providence brings the puck up. They'll send it in. They'll go to the right of the net. Trying to move it around. So we see a shot there, and a great stick save there. A couple of them, and it'll go to the right of the net in the last shot as we see a stick break for a Providence player. And again, a couple great saves by DeCord. And now we'll see him land on top of the puck. And just a great job by DeCord there to keep the Sun Devils in this game and only trailing by a goal. As referees clear the ice of Greg Prince's stick. The Friars lead this one 1-0 with 10:37 remaining in the second period.
Arizona State did a great job killing that penalty earlier this period. And now an update on the shots. Providence now, like much of the first period, Providence dominating these first 10 minutes, and now up on the Sun Devils 19-11 in shots.
Got a couple great chances there in front of the net. DeCord is on the ground trying to find the puck. He'll go behind the net.
DeCord has lost his stick.
It's DeCord without a stick now. Trying to do all he can. A hard shot there, go behind the net. DeCord pick up his stick as the Sun Devils bring it up. And a great job there by the Sun Devil defense to prevent it. A quality shot. 10:09 remaining in the second period.
The resiliency by Joey DeCord is very, very, very strong. This goaltender is keeping Providence from, so to say, getting ran off the ice. And he's playing very, very well for him. Providence had a lot of chances in front of that net, but they couldn't get any to fall behind them.
22 shots by Providence in the game. 11 already this period. See the face-off on the Sun Devil side. Sun Devils only one shot this period, 11 in the game. And DeCord will glove that one with 10:03 remaining in the second period. But again, at this 10-minute mark in the last period is where things started to change and go Sun Devil way. So if this period continues to be almost exact copy of the first one minus the goal, the Sun Devils should pick up here. We'll see a win, but the face-off will be won by the Sun Devils. The Sun Devils will send the puck up. And this one, we see a stop there. 9:58 remaining as the ice crew comes on the ice. What will actually be waved off by the referee. We'll see have a face-off down on the Sun Devil side. 9:58 remaining in the second period. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm Logan Carney with Dontae Pearson on RMU Radio. Your campus, your voice. I'd like to thank you all for joining us in Game 1 of the Three Rivers Classic between the Providence College Friars and the Arizona State Sun Devils. The College Friars lead this one as a hard hit after the whistle. It was number 44, it looks like, for Arizona State. Joey Rats. Rats spelled R-A-A-T-S. So you gotta love the hockey players' last names.
Definitely. Whenever I first came in here, I looked at Providence's roster, and the first name that jumped off the page to me was a player that got drafted by the Pens, Kasper Bjorkowicz. He's from Finland, but the O in his name is different.
Yeah, Bjorkowicz spelled B-J-O-R-K-Q-V-I-S-T. Hockey
definitely has its way with names. Definitely a global sport.
Yeah. Hockey, soccer, probably the two most global sports out there.
Basketball starting to get up there a little bit.
Basketball, baseball, a little bit more at least Eastern, but a lot more diverse in a lot of sports. Or Western, my apologies. But 9:51 remaining in the second period. See a decent bit of Providence fans and Arizona State Sun Devil fans made the trip. Stadium's starting to get a little bit more crowded. Now, as the Robert Morris game approaches closer, 9:30 remaining in the second period. So we'll see another stoppage there, 9:34 in the second period. We'll see a line change for both teams. College Fire still lead this one 1-0. Providence 10-7-1 on the year, 6-4-1 in their conference. Arizona State independent in college hockey. Pac-12 and everything else. They come in 4-10-4. 9:20 remaining in the second period. Providence is going to bring the puck up the ice. Sun Devils come away with it. There's a couple players fight for it. The puck gets away in front of the net, and we'll see a shot and a goal there. Is a great goal. As you can hear the horn right above us. Really much louder up here in the press row, but a great goal there by Providence's Bailey Conger, number 29.
And that goal was by number 26.
26, my apologies.
Brian Picho, the senior, getting his 7th goal on the year, putting him at 14 points on the year.
Thanks for
Washington Capitals product.
Thanks for correcting me. A little bit difficult to see some of the numbers up here, but Brian Pino, Washington Capitals product, with a goal as he got knocked down as he shot it, bounced off of Decord and goes into the net. And College Fires lead this one 2-0 with 8:46 remaining in the second period. And just like much of the first period, this first half of the second period has been all Providence. Providence again, we've been saying it all day. Number 11 ranked, the only ranked team in the tournament and the favorites to win. As we'll see a penalty there, and the Arizona State Sun Devil will skate off into the box. That's going to be number 29 this time. Jacob Stridsberg, the holding call. Now we'll have a face-off on the Sun Devil side. It's only been 3 power plays total in the game so far. Providence has had 2 of them. This will be their 3rd. They are 0 for 2 so far. The other one being the Sun Devil, and since they don't have a goal yet, they are 0 for 1. We've talked about it each one, these two teams being 2 of the best in the nation at killing the power play. Providence a lot more aggressive this time around as they send the puck around, but the Sun Devils will come away with it, send it up. Providence gets it right back. That one almost finds the Providence College Friar. Under 8 minutes now as Sun Devils send it away. 1:26 remaining in the power play. Providence brings the puck back up. Providence going behind the net of the Sun Devil. Trying to get a shot off as they move the puck around. Providence trying to figure something out as we see a shot there off the stick of number 26, Brian Pino, who had the goal earlier in this period, but go right into the glove of Decord. 7:31 remaining in the second period, 1:03 remaining in the power play. Face-off on the Arizona Sun Devil side.
The difference in this period, the Friars have taken almost 15 shots, and the Sun Devils have only taken 1. So more the difference between 2 periods or 1.5 periods. Sun Devils only controlling a half of a period, but it's been all Providence for the majority of this game.
Sun Devils send that puck down onto the Providence side. 7:05 remaining, 30 seconds left in the power play. Sun Devils have been outshot 26-11 overall in the game, but as Dontae said, 15-1 in this period. There's a shot there by the College Fire, goes to the right of the goal. The Sun Devils will bring it up. Under 20 seconds now of the power play. Providence threatening. They move the puck around. As bad pass there was sent it behind the Sun Devil net. And the Arizona Sun Devils have once again successfully killed another power play. 6:28 remaining in the period. Providence leads this one 2-0 here in the second. Sun Devils threatening. They bring it on to the Providence side. But Providence will get the puck back. Trying to move the puck around. It'll go behind the net of the Arizona Sun Devil goaltender. Arizona State really having trouble keeping it out of their own end like they did for almost the whole first half of the first period. This period, they have not played as well as they did in the second half of the first, but they still only trail 2-0. We see a fight for the puck behind the net, but Providence will sneak away with it. Providence College Fire will sneak away with it. They'll get it out. A hard slap shot there by number 21, Spencer Young. Providence moving the puck around. Another shot there. Will go to the left of the right of the goal. Providence trying to get something, but the College Fire, number 11, Greg Prince, falling down in front of the net as they tried to pass him the puck. Spencer Young with another shot off the skate of the Arizona Sun Devil defender. Arizona State Sun Devil defender. Arizona State trying to clear it up. Under 5 minutes now in the second period. 4:54 to be exact. Shot there by Young.
Right now it's looking like Arizona State's starting to get a little gas because Providence, they're just continuing to run plays and continuing to get shots, and Arizona State's unable to clear the puck.
It almost feels like they're still on a power play, even though they're both at full strength. 4:30 left in the second period. We see a line change for both teams. Providence bringing the puck up the ice. They have a chance, but it'll be a great defense there by the Sun Devil. That was number 32, Louis Rowe, one of the alternate captains for Arizona State. 4:14. The clock will stop as the ice crew comes on the ice. This time not being waved away by the referee. 2-0 Providence leads this one. Providence College Friars lead 2-0. Speaking of Providence, following this, they will host Brown, the 32nd Mayor's Cup, on January 3rd. Both teams from Rhode Island. 4:14 remaining in the second period. And as much as the first 10 minutes of the game were, this second period has been all Providence. They are the number 11 team ranked in the nation, but the Arizona Sun Devils, got to give it up to them, hanging in there despite only having one shot to the College Friars, now 17 in this period. They do trail 2-0. Of course, not the position they would want to be in, but it could be a lot worse right now.
Definitely could be a lot worse, especially with the way that Providence was attacking the Sun Devils earlier in front of their net.
Providence is going to send the puck down to the Sun Devils side. Sun Devils will send it right back. Sun Devils threatening now. They have a pass right in front of the net, but it'll be kicked away. And a great defense there by Providence to send it back on the Sun Devil side. Sun Devils with the puck now on their side. 3:14 remaining in the second period. Trying to move the puck. They cross the blue line. We'll see a line change for the Sun Devils. Providence brings it back on their side. 2:57 remaining in the second period. So Providence player falls down to the ice right in front of us. It's number 12, Eric Foley, who has the only goal, or the first goal of the game for Providence. 2:30 remaining in the second period. Sun Devils finally threatening in this period. They came out, or they went into, actually the first admission with all the momentum, but that quickly going back to the College Friars. Providence finally controlling the puck on the Providence side. The Sun Devils finally controlling the puck on the Providence side. Hard hit there to knock the puck loose by number 17, Shane Kavanaugh.
Arizona State has had real sloppy offense as of late, just taking a bunch of long-distance wrist shots and not even getting close to the net. No type of offense, no type of movement whatsoever, and that speaks to the type of period that they are having. Arizona State playing very sloppily here in the second period. They're going to have to go into this next intermission and try and find something to switch that up.
2:01 remaining till that intermission. Arizona State trails 2-0 to the Providence College Friars. A shot there goes wide to right. And sails behind the Friars' goal. Sun Devils trying to fight for it. It will go to Providence. Providence brings the puck up the ice. That one will be sailed away. Now the Sun Devils bring it up. They'll pass the blue line. We'll see a couple new Sun Devils on the ice. Sun Devils bring it up, and they have a real chance here. It's a 4-on-3. But nothing will come of it. And Providence will quickly get back. 1:17 remaining in the second period. Providence with the puck. They'll sail behind the Sun Devil net. They'll pass it off, and a shot fired, but it'll go right into the leg there. And a great shot over the shoulder of Joey DeCord. And that will be a goal for the Colonials. Or not the Colonials. That's next game. Am I escaping a horn? Real loud up here. As you can hear the celebration from the goal before the College Friars. Amazing shot over the shoulder of Joey DeCord.
And I think that was Scott Conway with the goal.
Scott Conway with the goal. 3 goals scored by 3 different players for the College Friars. As we now are under a minute, 40 seconds left of the second period. Sun Devils played a lot better at the end of the first period. In this one, they've really struggled along, but 20 seconds left now in the second. Sun Devils coming alive, looking a bit aggressive. Puck down behind the Sun Devil net. Move the puck up the ice. Under 10 seconds now, as this shot will go behind the net of Providence. And that will be the end of the second period. So after 2, two more goals added on to the College Friars. They lead this one 3-0. Game 1 at the Three Rivers Classic. I'm Logan Carney here with Dontae Pearson on RMU.
Welcome back after the second period of Game 1 of the Three Rivers Classic. I am Matt Simkovic. Alongside me, as always, is Morgan Torchia. Morgan, break it down for me. What just happened out there?
Well, Matt,
what are you seeing?
I'm going to leave the breaking it down to you, but all I can say right now is after scoring 2 goals in that period, your predictions are definitely coming true.
All right, I'll take that.
You break it down for me. Yeah, you know this better than I do.
All right, so I took a few notes here. I just have that the Sun Devils can't win games shorthanded. I'm not sure exactly how many, power plays they gave up because we haven't been given the second period recap yet.
No, not yet.
But they spent a lot of time shorthanded, and that wasn't – you can't win a game when you're shorthanded on the ice. It just doesn't – it's pretty tough to do. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, the Friars, as I said, they have the top 25 offense, and they average 3.06 goals per game. That rounded up to 4, and we're already at 3, and we're not even in the third period yet.
Yeah, they still have 20 minutes of play to capitalize even more. But I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Of course.
Or should I say Sun Devil's advocate here. With there's still 20 minutes for them to get right back in this game.
That is very true. That's very true. It's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
As RMU would say, the third period could be their period. So we don't
their
know.
Period. We don't know that yet.
All right, so any predictions going into the third period?
Going into the third period, well, the Sun Devils really picked up physical play in that period, so I would expect them to come out and still keep throwing the body around, keep laying some big hits, and that's my big thing for the Sun Devils. Is I really want them to do good. I do. I want them to come out here and grind and get back in this game because getting shut out in Game 1 of the weekend really doesn't make you look too good for Game 2. So I want them to come out here and come back in this. While I don't know how reasonable that may be, obviously, I can't go out there and help them win.
You can get out there.
Yeah, let me suit up. But I would love to see the Sun Devils come back. I feel like it would really make things interesting for the weekend. But as of right now, what I said earlier is coming true with the Friars up 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, when you have – it's unfortunate for them. They have the 9th worst defense in the nation and the 4th worst offense. So going against a team that's nationally ranked like Providence, it is going to be hard for them. But what has Providence been doing right so far?
Providence been doing right. Their passes look really good. We just went down and watched that period, and
yeah, you kept saying that.
There was a lot of tape-to-tape passes. There really wasn't weren't many errors on the Providence side of things. But like I said, it's chances. It all depends on what happens in the third period. 20 minutes is a lot of time for the game to go either way still. So other than that, I will point out, though, you have been agreeing with me a lot. But as I said earlier, I said you can't give any free chances in Division I hockey. And there was a very nice chance for Providence where they made – it was on the power play, but they made a beautiful cross-crease pass. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Into tape-to-tape. And I believe it was number 26, Brian Pino, but he took the shot and it just went way high and wide, but the net was open. So I will take that statement back just for you. But honestly, this is going to be a really good third period. The Sun Devils are kind of down and out, and I would like to see them battle back and see how they play. Not desperately, but whenever the cards are stacked against them. Obviously, going into number 11, they probably didn't expect to come out of here too good, and so far that proves to be true. Anything that you would like to say going into the third period, how you would like to see the Sun Devils react or see the Friars keep on the gas pedal?
Well, like you said, I know, as you said, goalie pads have a lot to do with it. But I agreed with you as I watched closer after you said it, of course, I am a yes man. Their goalie did seem, I think personally, to pick it up a little bit more this period. He was a little bit sluggish, as you pointed out when we were down there watching, but I saw a little bit of a quicker movement between him, even though they did end up scoring 2 more goals. I think that seemed to kind of kick him into gear, if you know what I'm saying.
I think ASU has us on in their locker room right now. They're listening to us, and they're like, yeah, Matt's right.
Listen to you and listen to me agree to you.
Yeah.
All right, so any final thoughts before we wrap up this intermission report?
Final thoughts? Nothing really, just what I said earlier, and let's get right into the third and see how both teams can come out of here and play.
All right, Matt, why don't you do the honors and wrap us up this time?
This has been, for the second period recap, Matt Simkovic. Alongside me is Morgan Torchia for RMU Radio. Your campus, your voice.
I got myself together, and no, you ain't no friend of mine. There'll be no more tears for you now. You see, I'm moving on fast, finally got the you don't see, you don't care, and you don't bleed. You blow my mind like dynamite. You go boom, boom, boom. You got G, babe.
They lead the Sun Devils 3-0. 30 shots in this game so far through the first 2 periods for the Friars. Just 11 for the Sun Devils. You heard Dontae mention Sun Devils only had 1 shot last period to the Friars 19. The puck is going to go across the ice and sail it on to the Sun Devil side. 19:30 remaining in the 3rd period. Sun Devils trying to get something started. They're going to need a goal here quick if they want any chance of getting back into this game. Providence sending it down the other side. We'll see a line change for the College Friars. Sun Devils bring the puck up the ice. Trying to move something. 19 minutes remaining now in the game. Sun Devils sending it across, but it'll be taken away by number 18, Jacob Bryson, the alternate captain for Providence. And he'll come away with the puck again here and send it up the ice. 18:52 remaining now in the 3rd period. College Friars lead this one 3-0. As we'll see a scramble, or a little bit of a rumble more like, in front of the net, as hockey for Providence freezes this one with 18:43 remaining in the game. The 3 goals scored by Providence. Eric Foley scored one in about 4 minutes and 44 seconds into the game. Brian Pino scored his about 11 minutes into the 2nd period. And Scott Conway scored one towards the end of the 2nd period. We don't know if you got to hear that call, as, again, we had a little bit of technical difficulties to close the 2nd. But 3 different goals by 3 different players for Providence. 18 minutes now remaining in the game. The puck now behind the net of the Sun Devils. Sun Devils trying to get the puck out. The only time it really wasn't, at least it felt like the puck wasn't on the Sun Devils side in this entire game, was the last 10 minutes of the 1st period, as Friars have controlled the game for the first half of the 1st period and the entire 2nd period. And that's why they lead this one 3-0 with 17:43, as that puck will sail back across the blue line, and we'll see a face-off down on the Sun Devil side with 17:42 remaining in the game. (17:38). Sun Devils win the face-off, and they'll send it up. Puck sails behind the net of the Providence net. A couple players fighting for the puck. It'll be kicked out, and Providence will come away with it. Quickly moving up the ice now. Up on the right side. The Sun Devils, again, fighting for the puck. They will come away with it, and they will send it back up. Now they fight around the blue line. Is a hard hit there by number 32 for the Sun Devils. That is Louis Rowe, who had one earlier in the game. Dontae mentioned they are one of the bigger teams in college hockey, and a couple of hard hits. There wasn't much physicality in the 1st period. The last 2 have been really physical. 16 minutes remaining in the 3rd. Puck sails behind the net. Sun Devils, a little bit of fighting for it, but they will come away with it, and they'll move it down to the Providence side. But Providence will quickly clear it back. No team managing to get an advantage, at least a clear advantage here in this 3rd period. Line change for Providence. They lead 3-0. Sun Devils bring the puck up the ice. They'll bring it up on the right side, or left side, my apologies. Now Providence has it. There'll be a shot fired there, but right into the chest of Joey DeCord. 15:57 remaining in the game.
Right now, it just seems like Providence is just trying to run the puck out and get out of this one, already having a commanding 3-0 lead. And Arizona State's going to have to pick up the tempo and actually get the puck on the opposite side of the ice for once if they want to have any chance of making this game competitive.
See a face-off now deep inside the Sun Devil end. Providence will win it. Quick shot there will be blocked by the Sun Devil defender. Sun Devils will come away with the puck, and they'll move it up. Moving up the ice now. A couple players fighting for it. Around mid-ice. Not crossing either blue line, but now it will cross into the Sun Devil side with 15:31 remaining as we get a whistle to stop play. So just one shot so far here in the third period. This has been a lot more even than we've seen. Really throughout the game, at least one team had a clear advantage. Most of the time being Providence, who leads 3-0. And since the start of the second period, they have outshot the Arizona Sun Devils 21-1. Approaching the 15-minute mark as the puck goes behind the net for the Sun Devils. The Sun Devils will now bring it up. We see a line change for Providence. Sun Devils bring the puck up the ice. They have a 4-on-2 advantage. A puck shot there will sail to the left side of the net. It will be kicked right back in to the Providence side. That will be hit out. We'll see a line change for Providence. 14:44 remaining in the game. Scramble for the puck on the right side. Down deep inside the Providence end. The Arizona State Sun Devils trying to get a goal onto the scoreboard. They trail 3-0. And thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Logan Carney with Dontae Pearson as the Arizona State Sun Devils bring the puck up the ice. Go behind the net. Providence will come away with it. But we're here broadcasting live at PPG Paints Arena for Three Rivers Classic in Game 1 on RMU Radio, your campus, your voice. Stay tuned for the second game tonight, which will be your Colonials, your Robert Morris Colonials, taking on Lake Superior State. And that'll be Ian Kist and Spencer Witt on the call. 13:47 remaining in the game. We'll see a line change for both teams. Providence has the puck in the Arizona State end. Moving the puck around, this one will sail to the right of the net. Arizona State is going to hit it past the blue line. Now we'll see a line change for both teams. Pass there by Providence will sail to the back of the net, and we'll see a line change for Providence. 13:20, the puck will stop on the Providence side, and we'll see a face-off in Arizona State territory on the icing. Tomorrow, for you in the First Classic, the winner of this game will take on the winner of Robert Morris and Lake Superior State in the championship game. On the call of that will be Dontae Pearson, who's on the call again right now, as well as Ian Kist. And Spencer Witt and I will be on the call of the consolation game. Will be the loser of this one and the loser of Lake Superior State and Robert Morris. That game, again, will be coming up after this one. 13 minutes remaining now in the third period. The College Friars lead this one 3-0. Providence brings the puck up the ice. Now in Arizona State territory. Moving the puck around. Arizona State will come away with it. We'll see a line change for the Sun Devils. Providence now threatening. Not being able to do much as the puck will be kicked away by DeCard. Providence send the puck behind the net. And Descartes will fall back into the net. We'll see a stop here with 12:22 remaining in the game. And we will have a stop and play as the ice crew comes on. Really, it's been a lot more even of a third period than the last two. In this one, neither team taking a clear advantage here, which was the case of the other two periods.
Yeah, the Sun Devils still unable to get a shot off, or at least a shot on net this period. But in terms of shot attempts, Providence has had 72 shot attempts. Only 35 have been on goal, while Arizona State has had 30 shot attempts, 11 of them being on goal. So Providence clearly controlling every bit of this game. And Arizona State just looking to hold on and not get blown out or have the lead stretch any further.
We'll see a face-off on the Arizona State side. 12:20 remaining in the game. College Friars lead this one 3-0. Puck will sail behind the net for Providence. A couple of players fighting for it, but Providence will come away with it and they'll bring it up the ice. A hard hit up against the glass on number 22 for Providence, Vimal Sukamaran. And we talked about some of the great names in hockey and the more diverse sports out there. And 11:44 remaining in the game. Now fighting will stay on the Sun Devil side. The Sun Devils to come away with it. They'll move it behind the net. And a great one-time shot there as Providence takes the puck away. It's really quicker before I can even announce it. And Greg Prince with the goal. Be the fourth goal scored by Providence by the fourth different player. And a great job as Arizona State lost it behind the net. And just a quick pass to Prince. And he will sail in the back of the net.
You have to give all the credit to freshman out of Boise, Idaho, Bailey Conger, making the hustle play and stealing it from the Sun Devil, and then being able to find his man and send it right back to him and get the easy goal.
We're calling the freshman. A great job there to take the puck away from the Sun Devils and send it back to Prince. And what happened in seems like a matter of milliseconds, quicker before I can even say the puck was taken. And now the College Friars lead 4-0. They've outshot the Sun Devils now since about the first 5 minutes of the second period. The Sun Devils have not had a shot, but since the start of the second period, Providence has outshot them 25-1. And that certainly shows on the scoreboard. 11 minutes now remaining in the game. Puck still on the Arizona State Sun Devil side. This shot will go into the glove of Descartes. Now we see a face-off down in the Sun Devil end. We see a line change for both teams. .11:02 remaining in the third period. Providence, 39 shots in this game. Arizona State, 11. And there's a quick shot there. Immediately off the face-off. Providence is just come pulling away here faster than we can even announce up here in the booth.
Josh Wilkins just firing one right past the cord. And Providence adding insult to injury, putting the salt in the wound, the nail in the coffin, however you want to put it. They're running Arizona State off the ice.
Providence leads 5-0 now. Under 11 minutes now in the game. Providence having 2 goals within the last, seems like 3 minutes. And after a tightly contested first period, it's been all Providence. Arizona State trying to get something there. It'll fall down in front of the net, and it looks like we're going to have a power play for Arizona State. As Providence player skates off to the penalty box. That is number 14, Davis Buns, the freshman from Middleton, Wisconsin. 10:34 remaining in the game. Arizona State, their second power play opportunity. They're 0 for 1. They shut out Providence on all 3 of theirs. So Arizona State moves the puck around quickly. Shot fired there, right off the skate of the Providence defender. Arizona State moving the puck around. Will go behind the net. Providence players being aggressive on defense. And Providence will come away with it. And that puck will be sent up the ice by number 25, Robbie Hennessy, the senior from Garnet Valley, Pennsylvania. Arizona State bringing the puck up the ice now. That one will sail behind the net. And again, this one will be almost cleared by Providence. It will sail over the glass. And there's a souvenir for a lucky fan with 9:51 remaining in the game, 1:17 remaining on the power play.
With that last goal, Eric Foley now has 3 points on the game with 2 assists in that first goal to go along with it. That'll bring his total up to 24 points on the year.
Listen, Eric Foley, the player to watch in is in our pregame show. Matt Simkovic did say Eric Foley, expect him to get 2 goals, and Eric Foley got 2 goals. 14, the player in the box. David Bonds, there's 55 seconds left in his power play. Providence now threatening. They're down a man with Arizona State at full strength. 9:20 remaining in the game. Arizona State now on the Providence end. They have the puck. They'll send it behind the net. Now moving the puck around. Arizona State has to come away with a goal here. 27 seconds left. And they'll be cleared again by the College Friar. We'll see a line change for Providence. Arizona State moving the puck around. He's got an open shot, and it'll go right into the chest of Hockey. Arizona State bring the puck in. Great move there, but it'll lose the puck. And a quick shot right into the chest. And now we will see the power play will be over. So another successful penalty kill in this one, as Arizona State brings the puck up, and a hard shot there will go left of the net. 8:20 remaining in the third period. Your score, 5-0, Providence College Friars leading. They've outshot the Arizona Sun Devils 40-12 in this game. For more, as we see another hard shot there, but more 29-2 since the second period started. After an even first period, it's been all Providence. Arizona State on the breakaway will be broken up by Providence as the net gets dislodged behind Hockey with 7:46 remaining in the game. Again, we'd like to thank you all for joining us. I'm Logan Carney here with Dontae Pearson. You heard from Morgan Torchia and Matt Simkovic on the intermission show, pregame show. Stay tuned for postgame. They'll bring you the postgame show and then the pregame show for the next game with Rob Morris and Lake Superior State. Rob Morris trying to three-peat at the Three Rivers Classic. So it looks like bearing a miracle of a comeback by Arizona State Sun Devils. The winner of this one will most likely go on to take on Providence We'll win the next one, take on Providence. And Robert Morris not having the best season that they would have liked after showing a lot of promise at the beginning of the year. But we were talking second intermission. A lot of their troubles can be fixed by a win here at this tournament.
And the tournament right here is normally where Robert Morris gets everything going. Last year we saw Robert Morris struggling a little bit coming into this tournament, and then they ran off 2 really good wins, and it led them all the way late into the year.
Face off now will be won by the Sun Devils. Sun Devils take it down into the Providence territory. And a hard hit there. And it looks like they're going to call a penalty on that. Because number 5, Tommy Davis for Providence, knocked out David Norris almost. I'm sorry, not David Norris, Dylan Holman, the captain. And now we will see another penalty, another power play for Arizona State. They are 0 for 2 on the game. Both teams combined are 0 for 5. 7:38 remaining in the game. Arizona State trails by 5. They only got 1 shot on their last power play, which happened earlier this period. And as they trail in shots 40-13. They've only had 3 shots at the start of the second. We'll go behind, down into the Arizona State Sun Devil end. 1:26 remaining now in the power play, 7 minutes now in the third period. Arizona State bringing the puck up the ice. As they move the puck around, this one will go into the bench of Providence. 6:54 remaining in the game, 1:16 remaining on the power play. On number 5, Tommy Davis.
A very limited number of penalties today for both teams, as coming into this game, Providence had 224 penalties. And Arizona State only had 89.
Providence, one of the more experienced teams. Had a lot of penalties, but have been one of the better in penalty kills as well. We've only had 3 today. 50 seconds remaining in this power play. Providence will again clear the puck. Now we will see a line change for both teams. 6:17 remaining now in the game. Arizona State will bring the puck back up. What might be a last chance to get a goal in this power play. They trail 5-0. Arizona State brings the puck up the ice. The puck will go behind the net. Be almost cleared by Providence, but an Arizona State player will be right there, and a shot fired there, but it'll go right into the stick of hockey. As they move the puck around, another hard shot there, but go right into the skate of the Arizona State of the Providence defender. Move it around. Puck. And a bad pass there as the power play is over. 5:29 now remaining in the third period. As Providence quickly brings the puck back up, but couldn't score in the breakaway. And now we'll see them go empty net as we got a power play coming up for Providence. 5:16 now remaining in the game. Providence with a power play. They lead 5-0. In the box for Arizona State is number 44, Joey Ratz. Talked about him a little bit earlier. Has a couple hard hits. And now you'll pay and go to the box. So I'll get him for a hooking call. 5:16 remaining in the game. Sun Devils trying to make at least the score look a little bit better. Providence now with the puck, trying to set something up. They are 0 for 3 on power plays this game. 0 for 7 the two teams are combined. There'll be a shot there, but it'll be stopped by Arizona State and it'll be sent away. 1:36 now remaining in the power play. 4:48 remaining in the game. Providence bringing the puck up the ice. They'll send it behind the goal. Arizona State will send it right back. We'll see a shot there go right of the net. 4:30 remaining now in the game. 1:10 in the power play. Arizona State trying to clear the puck, but it'll be stopped by Providence. They move the puck around. See a shot there, but it'll be a great kick save by the goaltender. Arizona State trying to clear it out. Another shot by Providence. Go left of the net. And now we have a breakaway for Arizona State. And he's going to go, and he will see there a shot fired, but right into the glove. And we'll see a shoving match. We'll see a down behind the net between a Providence player and an Arizona State player. But number 37 for Arizona State, Dominic Garcia, had the breakaway. They shoot it right into the hockey. And you'll smack his stick in frustration off the glass after that. This one has not been an easy game, to say the least, for Arizona State.
Arizona State has not had their best of games, especially coming off a tie game that they had before they got routed by Colorado College. But Arizona State was able to put 4 goals behind the net. But today, unable to capitalize on any opportunities that they have.
Under 30 seconds now remaining in the power play. Providence on their last chance to add to this lead. Arizona State doing a good job of killing it, and they'll send the puck up the ice one more time. We'll have another chance there by Arizona State, but Providence will come away with it. 10 seconds now remaining in the power play. 3:24 remaining in the game. Providence will send this puck back, and that'll be the end of the power play. So both teams combined 0 for 8 on power plays in this one. It's not very often you see a team go 0 for 4 in power plays and still manage to put up 5 goals. But that is what happened here today. 3:03 remaining in the game. Providence leads this one 5-0. We'll see the ice crew take the ice. Coming up, we have Robert Morris taking on Lake Superior State. And Dontae, what are your thoughts on the game coming up after this one?
Robert Morris has a very tough battle ahead of them, and this is going to be a new opponent, so something they cannot scout. This is a new opponent for them, and Robert Morris, they're going to have to come out and play exactly how they know how to play, fast, and put up the goals early. And like I said earlier, this is normally the time where Robert Morris starts to find its groove and get itself going as it comes into conference play here on the other side of the new year. But I expect a really tough, hard-fought game. I think Robert Morris will win 3-1.
Robert Morris has won the past 2 tournaments here, 3 Rivers Classic. They've made the past 3 championships. They're looking to keep that streak alive after this one. Quickly brought up the ice by Arizona State. Shot there goes right into the chest of hockey. We talked about those great names, but is there a better name for a hockey player than hockey? This puck sails behind the net with 2:40 remaining in the game. Providence still leads at 5-0. We brought up the ice there by Arizona State. Arizona State trying to at least get on the scoreboard. See a scramble for the puck, but Providence will come away with it. They'll send it behind the net. And again, another scramble there. This game getting a little bit chippy, but it'll be batted away. And it looks like they're going to have a penalty. Actually, no penalty. It looked like there might have been a penalty on one of the Arizona State players, but nonetheless, they won't go to the penalty box. It'll be 2:14 remaining in the game. Arizona State trails by 5 to Providence. Providence moving the puck up the ice. We'll see a line change for both teams. And there is a late hit there. Cross check. And number 22, Arizona State cross checks. Looks like Vimal Sukumaran, number 22 for Providence. And number 22 for Arizona State. Jay Clifford will go to the box. He's really just cross-check, clearly out of frustration with how the game has, and bearing 5 goals in the last 157, that's where he'll spend the rest of the game. As Providence will have a power play and a chance to add on to this already strong lead.
And there was an opportunity for a goal right there. They had the complete side of the net wide open, but they couldn't get a shot off.
And Providence moving the puck around. Shot there will go into the net. That was a hard slap shot by number 4, Ben Mirages. And Mirages scores the first power play goal of the evening. 1 for 5. Providence is now 1 for 9, the two teams combined. And Providence adds to their lead. Another goal will be 6-0 now.
And like I said, Providence did have an opportunity on that same side earlier in that possession, but circling right back around, they're able to put one right back into the goal, right back into the net.
1:30 remaining in the game. The Providence Friars lead this one 6-0. They have outshot the Arizona State Sun Devils 42-16 in this game. There's a shot there, will go wide left of the net.
That goal puts Eric Foley and Josh Wilkins both at 3 points for the game, both having 2 assists and 1 goal apiece.
1:06 remaining. There's now under a minute left in the game. Arizona State trying to get something, fighting in front of the net. Providence will come away with it and they'll send it up. Arizona State will send this one downside the Providence end. Now Providence trying to clear it up. They'll take it up the ice. Under 30 seconds now remaining in the game, 26 to be exact. See a line change for Providence as we see a stoppage of play. 24.1, the exact time remaining in the game. Providence, I think it's more than safe to say, will be moving on to the championship game, where Arizona State will move on to the consolation game.
You would think Providence would want their shot at the Robert Morris Colonials team who hosts this event.
Providence, number 11 team in the country, the favorite, but Robert Morris, hear Dontae say, the team that Providence is probably looking forward to play because they've won the past 2, has really been the most dominant team here in recent years, at least. Only the 6th year of doing the tournament. This is the weakest field that they have had, but Providence still one of the better teams in the country, and they have showed it here today. Now we get to the end of the game, and that will be it. So the Providence College Friars win this one 6-0, and they will improve to 11-7-1 on the year, and they will move on to the championship, where they will take on the winner of Robert Morris and Lake Superior State. As for the Arizona State Sun Devils, this new team who go to the consolation game, they fall to 4-11-4, and they will take on the loser of tonight's upcoming matchup. Stay tuned. We'll have that game coming up and more, and we'll send you over to the post-game show in a bit. I'm Logan Carney. Thank you for joining us. On behalf of Dontae, Pearson, and the rest of the crew up here in the booth, this is RMU Radio, your Campus U voice. We're going to send it to our post-game show with Matt Simkovic and Morgan Torchia.